welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And today we have some more daily Colts news, and this is episode 7. So first one here today, Colts signed Brandon King, former Patriots linebacker, former two-time champion, pretty damn good special teams player. Then you have Eric Fisher, who's definitely not coming back. Suffered the Achilles tear before he signed with the Colts last offseason, came in, started progressively get better, then ultimately fell off a cliff, just went backwards big time. So let's get into the Brandon King here. So you go to NFLTradeRumors.com.co. Colts signed linebacker Brandon King to 1-year deal. It's all over. It's on all the stuff that proves it's real. So they are signing him to a 1-year deal. And Brandon King is 28 years old, 6'2", 220 pounds. He did play for the Auburn Tigers. He was drafted in 2015, and he's a very good special teams player. This signing makes a lot of sense, especially with Matthew Adams going to the Chicago Bears, going somewhere else. Kind of left another void in the special teams area, just like when George Odom left. So you're gonna bring Armani Watson and Brandon King to fill those two roles, and they're gonna do it just fine. Brandon King is an extremely effective special teams player. He's gonna do just fine. He's gonna do very well. So he did have that Achilles injury back 2 years ago, and he was out for the season. I believe it was the 2019 season. Then he came back and he played 16 out of 17 games last year. So Brandon King had one major injury, then he had one more. So I don't think that's a big deal. He's special teams. I think he'll be fine. So once again, this offseason, not a move that's going to really get you jumping out of your seat. Not a signing that's going to get you going, oh my goodness, look who we signed. He's going to, but he's also very, it's not a flashy signing, but it's an important signing for the special teams, for the third phase of the game, where most games are won or lost. Majority of them. You go back and forth with that argument. That's another video. That's another topic for another day. So, Colts signed Brandon King. You guys let me know what you think. Is Brandon King a solid signing? You happy about it? I absolutely am. Very good, very, very good player for the special teams unit. So, then we move on. So, the Eric Fisher ship has sailed on the Colts re-signing veteran free agent left tackle Eric Fisher. So credit to Stampede Blue. This is where we saw it. So Eric Fisher comes back from the Achilles tear, right? He's released by the Chiefs. Him and Mitchell Schwartz were released by the Chiefs like a few days before the Super Bowl, when it was the Chiefs and the Niners. No, the Chiefs and the Bucks. And he wasn't expected to start week 1. Wasn't expected to play till like halfway through the year. Colts sign him. He comes in early, and he looks okay. He gradually improves, suffers a little injury, and then he just fell off a cliff. So I would have been willing to give him 1 more year on a very cheap deal, but I think Matt Pryor is going to do just fine. I think Matt Pryor is going to do just fine over at left tackle. I think he's going to hold down the fort. No, I don't have any issue with either of them. Neither of them are over the top. Neither are above average. But I think Matt Pryor can be average and not really, get beat a lot like Eric Fisher did last year in the pass game, big time. So Fisher was very good in the run game. Struggled in the pass game, but towards the end of the season, as I said, he suffered an injury, and he just declined. He fell off a cliff. It's just what happened. It's just what happens. Older players get a serious injury, and it's very difficult to recover, to come back. Takes the body a lot longer, even though he did get that different surgery where the incision was much less aggressive. It's much smaller, so the recovery time is much less as a cause or as an effect. And yeah. So Eric Fisher is definitely not going back to Indy. I'm okay with it. I don't really mind. The moment that we re-signed Matt Pryor, didn't really expect him to come back, to be quite honest with you. So that's going to be it for today's video. You guys let me know what you think of these 2 moves, or, one move and then a rumor. Or no, not really a rumor, but new. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get at. So let me know what you think of Brandon King. Let me know what you think about Eric Fisher just going? Are you happy with that? He's just going. Are you going to be okay with Matt Pryor at left tackle? We're going to have to be, because I am 99% sure, 95% sure, I'm going to lower that a little bit, that Matt Pryor is going to be the left tackle starting week 1. So, that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you miss any future videos. It's going to be it. And this is JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off.